Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel. I accidentally clicked when I was going back, but we win.
This place still holds surprises.
Achievement unlocked,
Well,
Hunt
that was
Master.
a close one, but at least we got something out of it.
Did not mean to start that quick. Hello, how are you?
Come on, let's gather up anything of use and get back before the sun goes down.
Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, Cap! There's something shimmering on its belly!
Are you sure?
Yeah! I just saw it with my own 2 eyes!
Let's haul it back to camp and investigate.
Ha! Sure thing!
Okay.
Come find me later! I'm dying to know what it is!
Stonegrass necklace, okay. Alright, I wonder what that's about. Yeah, we're still in our sad boy
It's been
hours.
2 years and I'm still not able to use my abilities. I keep telling everyone, all we have to do is hold on. Be ready.
Just keep working at it every day.
But I'm the one who's not ready.
What's your hurry?
Ever since Ballastar took the throne, things are worse than ever. Every day we delay, people are losing family and friends.
Eden, you are on a journey no soul before you has undertaken. Setbacks are inevitable, but trust that you will reach Journey's End. And when you arrive there, you will find Ballastar on his knees.
Listen to me whining. Pretty weak look for a leader.
Yep, get out of your sad boy hours.
I see no weakness here.
Let's get back to work.
Eden's just gotta keep at it. Though, it is a little odd that for 2 years, that's all he's capable of. So, I don't know. New quests have been added, a bunch. Okay. Bunch of people have unlocked new classes, my goodness. Okay, let's hold an appointment ceremony.
You've all been doing an excellent job here in Faunacht. I know some of you may have doubts about the training regimen lately. But I promise you this. The High Commander and I believe that what you're all doing is vital to our future success. Now here are your new assignments.
Okay, so I think we can get new upper classes for everybody. So I think that's kind of what this is about. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of options for people. Can I not advance this any quicker? No, I don't. Guess so. Okay. Okay, so they actually do diversify now. His was elemental, hers is light magic. Assassin, ooh. That's cool. I mean, she was already an assassin, so... Gonna be a lot of class ups on this
I'll end
episode, I
things
have
here
a
for
feeling.
today. Back to training, everyone.
Alright, now we're talking. For now, just call me Francisco the Vanguard. Francisco, you do know what Vanguard means, right? Yeah, it means I get a shot at the bad guys before anybody else. Most people would consider that dangerous. Hey, what do I care? You can die choking on supper just as easy as an arrow. As far as I'm concerned, there ain't no difference. I'm just saying, watch yourself out there. Oh good, for a second there I thought you were gonna call the appointment ceremony off. Seriously though, I appreciate the concern, brother, but I'm good. If it's not me up front, it's somebody else risking their neck. Can't have that. As much as I hate to admit it, it is a good fit for you. Then that settles it. Watch out, world, 'cause Francisco the Vanguard's a-comin'. When I was a boy, I used to dream of becoming a priest. And now you're a bishop. Congratulations, Dane. Thank you. I know my position comes with a lot of responsibilities, and I intend to give it my all. Then may the holy light shine down upon us. You really shouldn't joke about things like that. Who says I was joking? Alright, let's have a look-see at all the classes. Okay. So, yep, we'll make him a Vanguard, which means new armor, finally. Sweet. Yep, you get to be a Bishop. You get to be a Ranger. There's, like, a bunch of things you can be. Alright, wields blades in both hands. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. She can be our assassin. Ooh, good outfit for her. Yep, there's our bishop. Surprised you can't be anything else. Not Templar? Shield, spear, and light magic. Interesting. So we need to start training him in light magic. So our sorcerer. Yeah, you can be an assassin. That makes sense for you. Yeah, and how are you not a sorcerer yet? Axe and spell, interesting. Okay. I should have been looking at this a little better. Okay, does that elemental... Okay, so... Okay. I kind of know what I need to start having people do. Clara, what's your deal? So you would be better using spears that way. That might be the thing to do. I could have her start using spears. I don't think so. Not sure. We just don't have, like, that many people to do these things. Yeah, you're a hunter for now. Oh, you're not even done being a wizard. Okay. Oh yeah, you need to be a Vanguard. For sure. Okay. Alright. That'll do, I suppose. Can I see the training plan here? Yeah, so you... We're gonna put you in, and you're gonna do elemental training, because that's apparently a thing. Wait. Yeah, Robert, do elemental training, and... That's still maxed. Yeah, I guess just that. Okay. Robin's been training with axes. But he's not very high with them yet. Let me glance at the class thing again. So a battle mage, axe, and elemental. Okay. I'll probably have to consult that a couple times. So we're gonna do... Our elemental guy is Leonard. Oh, he already is doing that, though. Okay. Albrecht does it, too. So you start training with axes, I suppose. I didn't look at what kind of armor they use. Probably leather would be my guess. Okay. Francisco, you can keep training on... Why is this, like, starred? Can we go higher? I don't know what's up with that. You keep doing that, I guess. Clara. What do we want to do with Clara? Let's consult the class list again. I'm not sure what she needs to be. I should just switch her to axes. And get her working towards the battle mage thing too. Let's start training her on it. Clara. Training axes, because we just don't have anybody else. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Alright, is there stuff in here? No. Okay. Sorry, that was like a lot of management to start. Oh, we have our full camp again. Okay, well, we'll start at the edges and work our way in. I like that.
Yeah? He's a menace.
Who?
Your little wizard friend, Albrecht.
Why?
He's been driving everyone crazy. Half my squad's complained this month alone.
Whoa, slow down. What's he doing that's bothering people so much?
Poking, prodding, asking bizarre questions. The other day, Marshall was practicing her spell work on the training field. He spent half the afternoon staring at her and scribbling notes. It was creepy.
That certainly sounds like Albrecht.
I don't know what he's up to, and I don't care. Deal with it, or I will.
Yeah,
Yeah?
okay, we'll have to do that. Oh, it's you. It's Clara. I swear she's trying to kill us. Eat, train, sleep. That's all we've been doing for the past 2 years. Well, do you think it's paying off?
Maybe.
I guess there are some improvements. The weaklings who used to pee themselves at the first arrow now take 2 or 3. But still, we're all exhausted. I'll look into it.
Alright.
Okay. Dane doesn't have anything to say. Okay, we'll go over here and we'll talk to Gabriel. Because he's yellow for some reason. What's up?
Yes?
Is this a special friendship conversation? I think it is.
Hi there.
Seems like you're working hard.
Great minds think alike.
Can't slack for even a day. Care to join me? No, I'll get my training time in later. I have to say, it's impressive how seriously you take the physical stuff being a mage. If I didn't know better, I'd guess from your build that you were a warrior. How are you with a sword? I know my basics. I worked a forge before I ever learned magic. Started exercising both body and mind daily, and I've kept it up ever since. Daily? That sounds a little intense for routine training. Eden, how would you describe the mages that you've met? Not sure, I guess I haven't met many. Stylish hair, billowing robes, big fancy grimoire, the usual, I guess. Yes, that's what most people would say. But here's the secret. Mages who neglect the material in favor of the abstract never survive long. Danger always comes without warning on the battlefield. It's good advice. When you find yourself suddenly facing an enemy, there's often no time to cast. At least not the spells I know. I guess being a mage isn't all glamour and sparkles. Most certainly is not. My knowledge of magical theory will never equal that of proper mages trained at the Cornelian Spire. But when it comes to actual application, I'll put my skills against any one of them. That confidence is why we recruited you. Perceptive of you. Can I ask a question? What made you want to leave your forge and become a mage in the first place? What a sound effect. That is a story for another time, perhaps. I understand. Guess I'll just have to work a little more to earn your trust.
Yes?
And he's got one other thing he wants to talk about.
Hi there.
It's been a while since we spoke. Still training hard? Always, though not as hard as you, it seems. I didn't exactly have a choice. Master your power, it will master you. Who said that? A wise mage named Gabriel. Words to remember.
Right.
I thought he was being mocking, but no, apparently not. Alright, let's see what Clara's
Look
got
who it is.
to talk about.
I was wondering if I could talk to you about Joanna.
Why?
She seems a little reserved, especially for someone in a position of authority around here.
So why are you talking to me about it? I'm busy.
I didn't want to step on your toes. Plus, you two are... whatever you are.
Joanna doesn't talk much.
Well, I knew that already.
What I mean is, it's not just some cute personality quirk. Joanna's had some trouble. She doesn't trust people. So she keeps her mouth shut.
Ah, I see.
Good for you. Now get out of my hair. I'm trying to train your troops. Well, well. Look who it is.
Clara, we need to talk.
Yeah, we gotta talk about the training
Well,
troops.
hurry up then. It's almost time for evening training.
I know how much work you've put in these past 2 years. Without you, our forces wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as they are.
Why do I sense a butt coming?
I think you're pushing them too hard. Not to mention overworking yourself. You've done more than enough. You have nothing to prove here. And I want all of us to make it to the end of the story.
Too
So
late.
try not to collapse before then, okay?
Good words, though.
If I fall down, I'll just get up again. Pushing too hard is the last thing I'm worried about.
You can't fight
Look
exhausted.
at me. The patch. This damn scar. Peering out at the world through one eye. Lately, I'm almost getting used to it. Do you know how frustrating that is?
Clara.
If I can learn to live with that, how long before I do the same with all of it? With him? If I slow down now, lose that fire, lose my touch, God, just thinking about it drives me insane.
I know where you're coming from. I've been there myself. But slowing down isn't giving up. It's conserving your strength.
Yeah.
Just because a wound heals doesn't mean we forget it. Accepting that Leon's gone doesn't mean I don't still care. It just means not letting it hurt me over and over, so I can stay calm and do what needs to be done. In that sense, I'm stronger than ever. And I think you are too. So please, don't push yourself so hard. I'm counting on you.
Still got that silver tongue, I see.
For
It's
sure.
not just talk.
I know. And I hear you.
Eden, sir. Excuse me for interrupting.
It's fine. What is it?
Lady Marshall is looking for you. She says there's something she'd like to discuss.
Got it.
Alright, well, Clara took that surprisingly well.
Thanks. Look who it is.
Alright, that's it for that part. Goodness, a lot of people want to talk. Okay, well, we'll just keep it moving. Francisco next, I suppose. What did that say? Angry Hermit? Alright, Angry Hermit next. What is up with this? You. I guess that's gonna be a quest thing. Maybe that's what Marshall wants to talk to us about.
How's it going?
What's with the long face?
I really screwed up.
Sorry, I'm not in a great mood. Brother, do you think I'll ever forget about Leon?
I'm listening.
What kind of question is that? Of course not. Something Clara said. The other night, I stayed up too late working on my letters. Showed up late to morning training. Clara said if you can't even beat the sun, you can forget about avenging Leon. Ouch. Well done, Clara. I know Leon wasn't really my brother, but he was important to me. I don't ever want to forget him. You won't. I already am. Sometimes, when I try to picture his face. Listen, I know she can be harsh, but try not to take it too personally. Remember, she's battling demons of her own. Yeah, I guess we all are these days.
How's it going?
Did you find anything useful on that behemoth carcass?
Yeah, we got some good materials. Horns, claws, the usual. Oh, and a sword.
What? What do you mean, a sword?
Thing had a sword in it.
Okay.
Why would a monster be carrying around a weapon? That makes no sense.
Somebody stabbed it, and
Look, I'm
it
just
was
telling
just
you what
still
I
there.
found.
Okay, so where was it?
In its stomach, duh.
Oh.
Well, that makes even less sense. How would it survive having a sword in its guts?
What do I look like, a
Just
monsterologist? All I know is, when me and Robin cut that thing open, this is what fell out.
Whoa, that behemoth had good taste. Did you find anything else in there?
You don't want to know.
Mind if I borrow this? I want to have the blacksmith take a look at it.
Your kill, your sword.
Curious blade. Okay.
Hello.
Hi there.
Sarah, how are we doing on provisions? Set for the next 3 months, our hunting and foraging squads are performing well thanks to Clara. Which you would know if you'd actually read the inventory report I submitted.
Well...
In my defense, that thing was 30 pages long. Not that I'm complaining, you've done a great job taking over supply management.
Yeah.
Trying to, anyway. Now if I could just get these stubborn soldiers to turn in their reports on time. Where do you even find that much paper?
Pardon?
Oh, Eden, honestly, I sent you a report about our parchment making operation months ago. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Alright. Robin,
Hi there.
how have you been?
Hi there.
It's been a while since we talked properly. How have you been?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, hey, Cap. I'm alright, I guess. Something on your mind?
Let's see.
Do you ever wonder how much the world has changed without us? Not a single day goes by that I don't think about Lynetta. Sometimes I wonder if I'd even recognize it anymore. I wonder what Isoro would think of all this chaos. I can't believe he and that guy share a bloodline. Or what's left of one.
What do you mean?
Balastar told me the Empire killed his father when he was a kid. Seriously? That's his problem? A dead dad? That's pretty cold coming from you. Everyone lost somebody during the war. And now they are again, because of him. Hey, my folks died when I was 3. You don't see me torching villages over it.
Yeah?
Fair.
Hi there.
You look busy. Yeah, as always. Something wrong? Don't mind him, Cap. Everything's fine. Just feels like I've seen more monsters in the past 2 years than the rest of my life. Now don't start grumbling again. Besides, it's good practice.
Sure.
It's got a point, you know. Better to train on a hunt you can control than get surprised during the real thing.
No.
I think I've had just about enough training around here. Clara's riding you all pretty hard, huh? We'll manage, but she's definitely not taking it easy. If it was just me, that would be one thing. I'm used to everyone treating me like a kid. But the way she's been acting towards Francisco really burns me up. There, see? Now you're upset again. I told you not to get going about it. I mean, what she said to Francisco was pretty out of line.
Any news in Faunocht province that I should know about?
Nothing much, though we have been getting some complaints lately.
Complaints from who?
Some of the other colorful souls who live around here. Hermits and such.
Ah, okay.
Apparently they don't like how we conduct monster hunts.
It's always something.
Hey, if you're interested, one of the louder ones dropped in today to chew my ear off. He's still in camp.
I'll check it out. Thanks.
And Cap, try to be patient. The people out here can be prickly.
Good to know. There goes the neighborhood, okay. Let's look at the wanteds. Wanted, Seacomag. Charges, loosed a clouder of cats on a bed of daisies belonging to a noble household. Ah, how dare you. Wanted, initiate. Charges, a treacherous informant. Wanted for personal insults and grievances against the Emperor. Well, I don't think the Emperor is going to be collecting on those grievances anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, I can talk to them down that way. Maybe. Can I actually do that yet? We'll see if it lets us now. Local complaints.
Hi there. My name's Eden. I'm in charge around here.
Well, well. The great hero of Faunacht has finally deigned to grace me with a meeting.
Great voice acting.
How kind of you to stoop to the level of us lowly outcasts, you great...
That wasn't sarcasm either. It's great.
I understand you've got some kind of issue with our monster hunts. How can I help?
You can cut it the hell out! That's how.
Please, let's stay civil. I'm sure we can work this out.
Civil my ass! You people have been cutting down our woods, stealing our game.
How long have you been here?
15 years!
Then you've got no more right to this land than we do. We only hunt monsters for self-defense and things we need to survive. If you've got a problem with it, go somewhere else.
You go somewhere else! There's 100 other valleys around here with no people.
Moving our base would just mean we'd be out here even longer.
I knew this was a waste of time.
You can say that again.
Alright, I guess we'll have to talk to the other people after we've progressed other things. Alright, let's talk to Joanna.
Hello.
What you doing?
Joanna, what are you doing?
Listening.
You mean eavesdropping on your own soldiers?
I'm gathering information on unit morale. It's more efficient than talking to them.
Makes sense to me.
More efficient or just less scary for you?
They won't tell you things to your
I'm not saying you have
face.
to change who you are, but communicating is part of being a leader.
I see. In that case, would you like to accompany me on my rounds today?
Sure.
Me? What for?
Talking is part of being a leader. So let's talk.
Well, she's got you
I
there.
could use the practice.
You want to use me to practice small talk?
If it's a problem,
No, I think it's a great idea. Let's do it. Where to first?
the square. I need to assess the density of merchant stands for evacuation planning.
Sounds great. I'll meet you there.
Speaking of evacuation, how are we planning on getting our army out of here? Pretty curious about that. I am thrilled to report that our camp in Faunacht is now fully self-sustainable. After a great deal of trial and error, all necessities have been secured. Sources of water and timber have been identified and are being carefully managed to avoid exhaustion. As for food, our foragers discover new edible fauna every day, as well as endless wildlife for hunting. And best of all, our parchment-making operation is finally up and running. With ample pages now available to all, my reports are free to use as many long, flowery adjectives as I choose. I find it exhilarating, stimulating, and propitious? Okay. And best of all, our parchment-making operation is finally up... Oh wait, I just read that. Never mind. Alas, other resources, such as metals for weapon and tools, prove more elusive. So far, we've discovered 2 ancient mine shafts in the region, but lacking the tools or experience to expand them, their output is limited. On that note, after months of hard training, boots are becoming a major problem. We have no shortage of hides, but only a handful of capable leather workers. We may need to implement an apprenticeship system. In any case, as requested, our campaign stockpile remains furnished with enough supplies for 1 month's journey back into the world. We are prepared to march at a moment's notice, as we have been for the last 6 months. Though, I confess, the longer we stay, the less I wish to go. Sarah's overview, okay.
What is it?
I mean, yeah. What's our intelligence situation?
Right.
Roughly the same as the last 2 years. You asked me to prioritize secrecy, so our scouts and spies remain here. Until you order otherwise, little will change, sir. Well, I can think of one
Alright.
thing that's changed. You calling me sir.
Curious.
As opposed to mercenary, you mean? Or you fool. Yes, well, you're no longer either of those things.
Well...
Careful, that almost sounded like a compliment. Merely recognition of fact. You've become a leader worthy of my respect. By hiding in the woods?
Yes.
By recognizing the value of patience, among other things. So we've got an optional battle. Okay. No. It's hard to get around that. There we go. Talk to Marshall. Okay, well, let's just do this first.
Marshall, what is it?
Eden, good timing. That sign you've been waiting for. I think I found it. Marcus of House Siegwolf has been making some unusual moves. Leonard?
Yes, my lady. I'll take over from here. We've recently confirmed that Marcus has been purchasing arms in bulk from Hullisburg. He's also been arranging covert meetings with some colorful individuals, including mercenaries that have been spotted coming and going from the city.
Yeah.
Then that would mean...
He's preparing for war. It's the only explanation.
If we've got this information, Ballastar's people will too.
I agree. I expect they'll respond before long.
We gonna go to war with him?
Leonard, keep an eye on them. If he moves a single soldier that way, I want to know about it.
Of course.
As soon as that report comes in, we'll call in all forces and decide what to do.
Understood.
Darn it. Leadership increased. Oh, 90 now. Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about Albrecht.
What's this I hear about Albrecht following you around?
Oh, that ridiculous business. Honestly, I'd already forgotten about it. I'm more concerned with his, shall we say, eccentric suggestions.
Oh?
Such as?
Well, he recently suggested I try wearing a blindfold in the next battle. For research. More seriously, he suggested we focus our magical training efforts exclusively on those with innate talent. And let all the other recruits wither.
Yeah, okay. That's a problem.
I'm sure he's got good intentions, but the man has no social graces whatsoever.
I see.
Yes.
So we'll have to go talk to him about that.
Hi there.
I saw you notice. I brought medicine for the villagers. You didn't have to do that yourself. Yeah, we'll give those. We've got plenty.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'll see they get to all the people who need them. Okay.
Yes, you have my thanks.
Alright. So we're done in here. Ryan. Okay. Another note. We killed another behemoth today. That's the third this month. This one was bigger than most, and the hide was really thick. We should talk to the blacksmiths and have them make longer spears for the future. And maybe reinforce the heads or something. There was also one of those big worm guys. Verma whatever. Hate those things. Way too many teeth. I really can't respect a monster that's that big. But still tries to hide underground and be all sneaky. That's just weak. Everything's normal otherwise. Some hellhounds and more of those weird lizards around camp. One guy got bit, but he's okay. Just a few fingers off his left hand and he's a righty, so no big. Got a map from one of the locals that told us where they nest, so I'll probably take a squad and clear them out soon. Meantime, gonna tell the night watch to hang more meat traps at the 4th perimeter line. This place isn't that bad once you get used to it. I wonder how much longer we're gonna be here though, and what that guy's doing while we're gone.
Need something?
Yeah, stop, Gilbert. Clara thinks it's time we started marching. Any thoughts? There's good arguments on both sides. Yeah, and Clara and I have been yelling them at each other for 2 years. So what do you think? Is she right? Are we ready?
Now, let's see.
If it was us against Ballastar today, I'd say our odds are decent enough. As for Clara, there is such a thing as being right for the wrong reasons. You don't trust your judgment. I'll be honest with you, kid. We're off the map in more ways than one here. My experience has limits. Your instincts, on the other hand, are about as sharp as they come. Not sharp enough, or we wouldn't be here. Better here than 6 feet under. I suppose. Alright, what's all this? Alright, so we did that. Organizing the troops, holding the appointment ceremony, done. Bandit duty, I'll probably do off screen. Okay. Oh, somebody wants to talk to us. Lita wants to talk to us. Special, like, friendship conversation, okay.
Good to see you.
What's up?
Good to see you.
Hey, I have a question for you. Who's in charge of horses around here? You're asking who tends the stables. We have a few. Why? So it is more than one person. Phew, for a minute there, I thought our whole cavalry operation might seriously be amateur.
I'm listening.
I take it you have some thoughts. I've had my eye on the stables for a while. I hardly ever see anyone around. Also, the horses don't get enough exercise, and when they do, whoever's in charge of feed has been giving them grain right after.
Excuse me?
It's not good for them. This is basic stuff. Sounds right to me. Did you say anything? Oh, you bet. I gave that amateur a piece of my mind, and then some. It's probably Robin. If you want my advice, you should put someone else in charge over there. I don't think anyone else in our army knows much more when it comes to horses. Then train a new stable master. I could do that much myself in 2 or 3 days. Well, then why don't you? I appreciate the offer, Lita. But I think I'll pass for now. What for? You don't think I'm qualified? It's not that. You're just not the most patient person. Training people. It's like training horses. It takes both carrot and stick, but you have to find the balance between them. If all you use is the stick, eventually they'll just stop listening to you. You're saying I'm too blunt. You're probably right, but it's not like I try to be. What do you mean? In a place like Liviu, being patient with people isn't an option. In fact, it could get you killed. I've had to be fierce to survive. I know what you mean. But it's different here. Everyone is doing their best and trying to work together. But if you have advice, you should share it. I'm sure it would be welcome. And you don't need to be fierce to get your point across. You really think so? I know so, and if I'm wrong, you can come complain to me directly. If your input has merit, I'll see to it personally. Alright, learning how to use kid gloves might take me some time to adjust to.
Yep.
But an order's an order. Do my best.
Yeah.
Good. Then that's all there is to it. Alright.
Hello there.
Yeah, you don't have
That
anything
means
to
a
talk
lot.
about. Okay. So it's everybody from this area. Let's go talk to the blacksmith. Show him our weird
Have you
sword.
ever seen a weapon like this?
Wow, well, that's a beauty. How'd you come across this?
In the belly of a monster.
Huh, you don't say. Of all the strange places. Well, the material is certainly interesting. Looks like it's got soulstone baked right into the metal. Honestly, I don't even know how you would forge something like this.
What makes you say that?
Soulstone's not a friendly ore. It takes a lot of heat to shape it even a little. Something like this, you'd need to forge about 10 times hotter than this one here. Whoever made that used some kind of weird magic, or I'll eat my hat.
Interesting. Guess I'd better go talk to a weird mage.
Sounds like a plan. But we'll talk to Joanna here first.
Alright, here we are. Any thoughts you'd like to share?
It's an efficient marketplace.
Joanna, you wanted to practice conversation, so converse.
I apologize. This is awkward for me.
Okay, I'll start. How do you think our little shops compare to Lyriar?
In what sense?
I don't know. Variety? Our offerings are pretty poor compared to a city like that.
I disagree. Lyriar is a residential city. Its shopping district has to cater to an array of needs. Our markets serve two purposes: keeping soldiers alive and happy. They do that well.
I guess that's one way to look at it. You know, I just figured something out about you.
You're insightful?
It's not that you have trouble talking to people. It's that you only enjoy talking about things you think actually matter.
I suppose that's true. On that note,
I finished my observations here. The training field is next on my list.
Lead the way.
Alright. Well, yeah, everything's kind of in the same area, so that works out for us, I guess. I didn't want to try to fast travel to Albrecht and break something.
So, what's next on your task list?
Spot checking equipment wear. It'll just take a moment.
You know, it occurs to me I never see you training out here.
I maintain my skills privately. Claire doesn't mind.
That's surprising. She'd skin anybody else alive.
We've worked together long enough for her to understand that my talents lie elsewhere.
Lucky you.
I agree. Her training regimen lately has gotten extreme.
Okay, so you can talk to her about it too.
I find it a bit exhausting.
Wow. Never thought I'd hear you engage in gossip.
Kind of.
Joanna? Did I say something wrong?
No. I'm simply finished here. My last stop is the stables. I'll meet you there.
Sure.
Okay.
Welcome.
Alright, Albrecht, let's see. First, why are you bothering people?
Albrecht, why are you bothering people?
I have no idea what you mean.
I believe him.
I hear you've been following Marshall around, among other things.
I believe he's been doing those things. I believe that he doesn't see the problem.
That. Just a bit of odd research.
And what exactly are you researching?
The Eidolons, of course. I've realized there are severe gaps in our foundational knowledge about the actual mechanics of magic. The more I understand, the better I can train you. And the better I can train you,
the sooner the war ends. That explains why you've been acting like a lunatic. But what does that have to do with pestering people?
well, I can't exactly continue my historical inquiries, given our present situation.
So you decided to start using your allies as test subjects?
Why not?
Oh, you make it sound so sinister.
Alright, that's it. No more studying people.
Well, what do you suggest? Study myself?
Why not?
Yeah.
Actually, if you and I were to duel, that could be rather productive. Very well then. I'll speak to the Master of Arms and arrange it. See you there.
Well, okay.
Welcome.
Alright, check out my sword.
What can you tell me about this?
Gods, isn't that marvelous?
Francisco said he found it in that monster's stomach, and the blacksmith said it had to be forged with magic. Do you sense anything from it?
The metal exudes a powerful elemental aura of lightning.
You mean like mine? The Eidolon thing?
I think our blind mage could
Similar,
help too.
but not identical. I wonder where it came from. One of the storm cults, perhaps. Well, it matters not. Either you found it, or it found you. I recommend you put it to use.
You think an antique like this will hold up in battle?
I do. And I wager it's got a trick or two as well.
I do like tricks.
Achievement unlocked. Digging deep. Item acquired, Dragon's Dance. I'll set spells and stuff off screen. Don't worry about that. Alright, let's give Eden his new sword. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Joanna's joined us. Alright. 2 dragon sets. 9. Wow. Okay. Levin Smash. Strikes with a surging electric blade, inflicting lightning damage. Sounds pretty good. Okay. I'll handle all the item stuff and probably look at class stuff a little more too. Off screen.
So, what are you up to here?
Nothing. I just come here between tasks to settle my mind. I find the smell calming. It reminds me of the ranch where I grew up.
I see.
Oh, I had no idea.
No one does.
not even Clara.
Aren't you two best friends?
No. Business partners at best. Usually, anyway.
Speaking of Clara, I'm curious about something.
Yes?
If you were trying to avoid talking to people, why choose the mercenary life?
It paid well. But working on my own, or with most other mercenaries, proved to be challenging. Clara and I never had that problem. She did the talking,
I see.
I did the thinking.
I mean, that's good, I suppose. But you can't go through life that way forever.
You're not wrong. To tell the truth, I've recently begun to think the same. Maybe that's why I asked you along today. Thank you for accompanying me. It was helpful. I can finish the rest on my own. Perhaps I'll even strike up a conversation or two.
Glad to hear it.
Quest complete, the quiet one. She gave us a landscape painting? That's a little odd. Oh, right. Magical sparring match with Albrecht. Oh, yeah. That's back here. Alright, let's spar with Albrecht. On elemental stuff, I guess. I mean, there's no way we're gonna win. Right? Our 10 more health is gonna serve us well. No. It's not gonna... Just not gonna happen. That's fair, though. I'm a lucky guard, but we'd need one more... Oh. I forgot about that. I always take my hand off the keyboard. Yeah. Alright, return to Albrecht. Always forget that quick time event.
Welcome.
About our duel.
Well, did you learn anything useful?
Too soon to say for sure, but it's certainly given me much to think about. And you? Did you discover anything new?
I discovered you hit really hard.
I believe in rigorous research.
So are you satisfied for now? No more driving everyone crazy?
I will try to keep my inquiries unobtrusive.
Good. And I'll tell Andrea not to break your legs.
Was she considering it? God, you should have just said that from the start. That woman is terrifying.
Alright, so we leveled up with Albrecht. Yeah. Good. Alright, Joanna's there now, okay.
Welcome.
Alright, what do you want to talk about? Albrecht, what are you looking at? Just taking in the scenery. It was a favorite pastime of my master. Bruno, right?
We are of a similar mind.
Yes, he always made time to go walking in the woods and appreciate nature. He told me once that every season brings a new perspective. I didn't quite understand it at that time, but I think I'm starting to. It's so strange, he's been gone for years, and yet I'm still learning from him. I wish I could have met him. What was he like, personally, I mean? Bruno was known to the world as a renowned scholar and sage. But, to tell you the truth, he was a bit odd. Odd how? He never stopped observing little things, ants on logs, motes of dust in a sandstorm. In those moments, his eyes would light up, thoughts pouring from his mouth faster than I could make sense of. He used to say everything matters, the whole world, intricate web of cause and effect. I think that was why he took me in.
Ah.
Sounds less like your master and more like your grandfather.
Intriguing.
I beg your pardon? You had a smile on your face the whole time you were talking. Did I? It's obvious you two cared about each other. Never quite thought about him that way, but I suppose you're right. If he hadn't found me, I would be an entirely different person now, if I was alive at all. He was like family to me. It's a shame he can't be here with us. Yes it is. I like Albrecht. I like most of the people that are still rocking with us.
Yeah?
Alright, Robert.
How'd it go?
Not good.
Terrible. I could barely get a word in edgewise.
With the hermit.
I told you he was prickly, but it doesn't mean he's wrong.
It's not like he's part of some ancient tribe. He's a runaway squatter, same as us.
Yeah.
Try to see it from their perspective. Most of the people here are refugees.
We're refugees.
Yeah, and we have an army.
Which means we can't just run and hide from monsters the way they do. If we don't deal with these things, they pick the whole camp off one by one.
Yeah.
Cap, come on. When did you get so inflexible? Neither side's in the wrong here, but we shouldn't get to bully them just because there are more of us.
Yes.
You're right, of course. Damn it. I'll go talk to him again. Try to work something out.
That's the spirit.
Being in charge is annoying.
Alright, let's go back to him, see what we can do.
I'm back, and I'd like to apologize.
I'm listening.
It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. We stomped in here and made your life worse.
Oh, I apologize too. I shouldn't have gone off like that. You're just trying to help. It's not like it's been all bad. It's certainly safer around here now. Just hungrier.
How about this? We don't intend to be here forever, but in the meantime, what if we share?
Share? What?
Everything. Any monsters we kill, we'll set aside a portion of what we harvest for you.
Well, that would be great!
There we go.
Oh, but you folks probably kill a lot more meat than I know what to do with.
But there are others around here, right?
Well, sure. A couple of loners like me, some families, a little scraggly village or two.
Think you could put us in touch? Same offer. Anybody whose feathers we've ruffled, we'll make it right. I'll even throw in some supplies for your help. How's a dozen new bows sound?
Ha! Sounds like a fair deal to me. I take it back. You folks are good people.
We try to be, anyway.
This is why Eden's a good leader. What about these guys? I just can't talk to them. They're just his posse, I guess. But yeah, that's why I like Eden. He does try to make things as right as can be.
Yeah?
I took care of that situation.
I heard. Nicely done, Cap.
I guess so.
Problem?
Used to be that would have taken me one conversation instead of 5. I'm worried you're right. I have changed.
We've all been through a lot. You more than most. Nobody expects perfection from you, so long as you don't stop trying.
Or you could take over.
I'll pass.
Damn it.
Yeah?
Now we've got another talk with Robert. I hope you guys like the story, because there's a lot of it this episode. Robert, what are you standing around here for?
My mistake.
Just, you know, waiting to get something to eat. You look like you're watching Sarah. Are you wanting to talk to her or something?
No.
No, it's nothing like that. What's gotten into you? You've never been this cagey. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be scrutinizing her cooking now, would you?
Let me think about it.
Nothing escapes your gaze, Captain. So what's this about? Are you jealous she took over? No, I'll be the first to admit she's a much better cook than me. The camp deserves food they can enjoy instead of just tolerate. Don't beat yourself up over it. Cooking for an army is a tall order. Sarah's got a knack for it. But you're a good cook, too. Gods only know how you managed to keep us so well fed, considering everything. You guys would have eaten anything I made. Don't sell yourself short. Even Sarah can't compete with you when it comes to gamey stuff like El Capon stew.
Thank you.
Maybe so. Thanks, Cap. El Capons, when I think of all the trouble we've gotten into trying to catch those dumb birds. Remember that one Robin missed with the net, and then it almost killed him? I had to chuck our whole gold pouch to get its attention. Oh, I remember. I also remember spending half the night on my hands and knees trying to find it all. Anyway, you don't have to stop cooking just because you're not the best at it, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you and Sarah whip up some El Capon stew together sometime? I'm sure she'd love to learn your recipe. It's not a bad idea. Though that does mean we'd have to go out and catch a few first. You'll manage. There we go. Alright. We're getting pretty long here, so I think that's going to do it for today. A lot of story. We'll continue on with the combat stuff next time. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you then.